or something, 5-star reviews on hsn.com. Whether you are looking to clean, and finally, for a way to clean your bedding or your fabrics, we're not just talking about clean. We're talking about cleaned, vacuumed, and sanitized. There's no other way to do it. Even a steam cleaner is not going to use what this uses to sanitize. Powerful UV technology. It works on dust mites. It works on pollen, pet dander, E. coli, staph, influenza, virus, all these different things. It will neutralize to make your mattress, your sheets, your blankets and quilts, your pillows, all like brand new condition. It is unbelievable. Our price today is $40 off. They gave us free shipping today, which I'm excited about. And you only pay $29.99 to get this home. Alexandra, I know your affinity for this product, but for years, I would say to people, make sure you buy a super incredible mattress cover because you can't clean your mattress. Now you can.
Now you can. And I have to ask you, this is absolutely for the person who is suffering from allergies. If you or your loved one or someone in your home, you know that they're suffering from airborne allergies, you know, there are all kinds of allergens. It could be mold, it could be mildew, it could be dander. But the dust mites are a huge culprit. Huge. Now, it's not just the dust mites, it's the dust mites and what's the matter? The fecal matter, okay? It's a real irritant for asthma.
Gotta say that word.
Yes, we have fecal.
That puts it in perspective.
Well, you know what? You're sleeping in a pillow full of feces. I am not exaggerating. I'm sorry for the breakfast hour, but that's the reality.
Over time, it gets worse.
Over
and worse
time,
and worse.
As long as you are shedding dead skin cells, you have the dust mites who want to eat off those shed skin cells.
And you're waking up coughing, or you're waking up sneezing.
It's really bothering you. This is going to be the solution for you.
It's not a cure for any type of ailment, but what it does is it works on the things that can help promote and cause those weird ailments.
Look at this.
Now look at what this is like your vacuum cleaning filter.
Yes.
Pull some of that out. Look at this.
Now, it's not just dust, and it's not just fibers.
What are the little black things?
Yeah, it's really, really bad. So I'm going to explain to you exactly how this works, but we are going to share a video with you that is showing upwards of 10 million dust mites that the Environmental Protection Agency estimates that the average mattress in your home, this is every mattress, every home in the world has dust mites. As long as you're alive and shedding those dead skin cells, that's what the dust mites want to feed off of. Now they're tiny, they're translucent, we can't see them. They have claws and they hang on to the fibers. And so I am going to show you how RAYCOP actually works. It's a fabric sanitizer. It is not just a vacuum. It's an ultraviolet vacuum. You plug it in, the red light comes on, you press for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and the green light comes on, and then you just press it again and it's on. And literally in just a couple of minutes.
Watch this. So what's going on right now?
Now, did you notice the super light microfiber?
Yeah.
If this was a vacuum, what would be happening?
It goes right through it, guys. I mean, and think about it, if you were really vacuuming, that would suck right into the machine and you wouldn't be able to use it anymore. But it has the exact amount of suction to be able to take up the dust mites and the pollen and the pet dander, even the little hairs that can get you know, on your bed. It'll suck those things up. And remember, use it right on the exposed mattress. And that's what I do with mine. I go right over there. And I don't have to do it every day. I do it like once a month. I hit that whole thing.
Once a month?
Yeah.
Really? I do it once a week. I do it like twice a week.
Well, that's the difference between you and me.
When you bring us home.
I don't mind the dust mites so much. They're driving you crazy.
If they're driving you crazy, if you want to.
I don't think about it, but when I do,
so funny.
When I do it. I get out there, and let me tell you, Danny's bed, change that filter like 3 times in a Lord knows what's living on that bed.
Oh my goodness.
What am I looking at there?
So this is the first way that RAYCOP works. This is a nice long, it's a 6-inch ultraviolet light. It's a C-spectrum light, a very strong spectrum of ultraviolet light. This is going to alter the DNA of the dust mites. It's going to change the DNA of the unhatched eggs. We have their carcasses when they die, but this is really going to do that. The second thing it's going to do, it's got the pulsating pads. Let me demonstrate. The pulsating pads, remember I said they have claws? Watch this. You see all that shaking water? You can hear it too. So
Look
those
at
are
that.
the pulsating pads.
So
We're not
do those
talking-
agitate them, get them up there?
Yeah, because
Okay.
they have claws. Now, this is the LED light that you're looking at, and they have claws. You see their little claws? They're not lice. It's not a louse. They're more like chiggers or spiders.
You're not making me feel any better.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever been bitten by chiggers?
Oh, well,
I did.
Okay.
It's awful.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get to them. That light is the first line of defense. There are their claws. Remember, you can't see them. They are so tiny, but they are wreaking havoc in your home. So number one, the light. Number two, the pulsating pads. And number three, perfectly calibrated suction. This is the correct amount of suction to pull out what you have just harmed, what you just changed the DNA on. This is really important to pull them out. But if it was a regular vacuum, then it would be too strong and it would really be a problem.
Yeah, you know what I love is that this machine attacks on so many different levels, because if it was just, I mean, anybody could take a vacuum and go over to their bed or mattress and vacuum it, right? But the key is you're not actually neutralizing anything. You're not getting rid of dust mites. All you're doing is you're just sucking them, some of them up.
Right.
This actually goes through several levels with the UV technology, with the vacuuming technology, with the HEPA vacuum, which actually, because once you suck it up, you don't want them released out into the air.
No.
So this sucks and takes care of that as well.
I'll talk about the dual filtration.
Yeah.
Remember I just shared with you that 6-inch LED light? This is one of these wands. You see how tiny that little light is? What, that's just like maybe 4 or 5 inches, maybe just a few. What, it's so skinny and thin, just a little bit. This is great for a keypad or maybe even a cell phone, because I have to ask you, what are you doing right now to take care of this problem? So these wands are kind of popular. So theoretically, you're supposed to pass this over the mattress, and then what? Everything is still inside the mattress. Or you're using these caustic sprays. You might have had a child or a grandchild that had lice last year, and the spray came in the little box, and you kept the spray because it said that it works on bed bugs. I don't want you using chemicals. I don't want you to further exacerbate, your allergies and what's going on. And then the last line of defense is what you might be doing, are using these plastic pillow covers. Literally plastic, okay? Now, you're taking the bed bugs and their debris and their fecal matter and their unhatched eggs, and you're suffocating them. And you're still sleeping on them. And then you're wondering why you're waking up in the morning with swollen eyes or itching nose, or you just cannot wait to blow your nose, or that hacking cough. That's because you need to do the 3-pronged approach, that RayClean technology, which is the light, the ultraviolet light,
there they are.
the pulsating pads,
Look at 'em.
and the suction. And then it's going to go into one of 2 filters, the HEPA filter, which is going to capture all those microorganisms, and then also that large dust cup, which is going to pull up so that you can see, this is what's happening. You're getting this home. You're passing this over a clean bed. Amy Morrison brought this home and passed it over a clean bed, all her beds, and she was shocked at how quickly the dust cup was filling up with all of this debris. Now, how do you clean the dust cup? I gotta show you, this is what the dust cup looks like when it's
If I go to a
clean.
party at Amy Morrison's house, I'm not throwing my coat on that bed.
It's not just
I'll just
Amy's.
tell you.
Amy, I love you. It's
Unless-
not just Amy's house. It's any
I love Amy.
home where you're alive and shedding dead skin
But
cells.
you've cleaned it out, and now
You
when
clean
you lay
it?
your head on your pillow at night.
Oh, can you
And we all think of our bed as like our pristine, wonderful place that keeps us safe.
Right.
If you're sleeping, let me tell you something. If you wake up feeling like, you know what, that's probably because you're sleeping in you know what.
You say it so well.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's the truth.
So this is a way to be able to clean. I mean, you wouldn't think, like look at his shirt. A nice shirt. Would I wear this shirt like 5 times in a row and with all the whatever, the manliness that would be on this? No, you would clean the shirt. You would wash the shirt, right? So why are you not washing something that you're in every day? Why are you not cleaning it? And think about this when it comes to your furniture. Maybe you got a dog that jumps up on the couch. You know when a dog rolls in? Well, it's not always pleasant. And you are actually getting on that couch after the dog. The pillows. I mean, Alexandra, look at all the uses. Anything that's fabric, including your mattress, sofas, couches, could be in your car, anywhere that, it could be curtains, right? You could even do curtains with this thing.
Absolutely, any upholstered fabric. And I just want to come down here and make sure that I get the pet bed, because even though we should be washing the pet beds, you were talking about what are the dogs rolling in, their paws, when they go outside to relieve themselves, are just laden with bacteria. And so not only does RAYCOP clean and work on the dust mites, but RAYCOP is also, because of that ultraviolet light, this is really what makes it a big deal. Because of that ultraviolet light is going to kill 99.9% of E. coli, of staph, of influenza A, of all kinds of bacteria. So as we're going into the flu and cold season, it's nice to have an appliance like this in our home. This is a little bit different. This was created by Dr. Michael Lee. Dr. Michael Lee is an immunologist. He is the doctor that you would go to if you have allergies. And he wanted to get to the root of the problem for his patients. He said there's got to be a way to get to that mattress, because you can't launder the mattress, and the vacuum was not enough. And so that is why he created this. Now, he's out of Japan. And in Japan, cleanliness is almost a religion. And so they've been incorporating ultraviolet cleaning into their homes for years. Remember 25 years ago when we were all bringing in steamers into our homes? In the next 20 years, you're going to see this type of technology in everybody's house. This is the ultraviolet light, nice and wide, nice and long, 6 inches long, very powerful ultraviolet light. Then you've got those pulsating pads. Your vacuum isn't pulsating. Your vacuum isn't shaking anything out. So there's that the water that is shaking up there. And then last but not least, that perfectly calibrated suction. You just push the button. Remember, when you get this home, plug it in, push the button for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, it turns green, and then push it one more time and it turns blue, then it's on. You will hear it on.
It is such a high quality product. When you actually hold it in your hand.
And it's lightweight.
Yeah, you'll see though how well made it is and all the different levels by which it goes to clean and sanitize. I love the story of the doctor who invented it, because think about it, all right? You can't control what's outside your house for the most part, right? When you go outside, the leaves are changing, there's pollen in the air, there's dust. When you go to, you stay somewhere, and by the way, we have a lot of people that bring this when they go on vacation. And they do the bed they're going to sleep in before.
You're sleeping in everybody else's dust mites and shed skin. Think about it that way.
Dust mite. It's a free-for-all.
Think about it that way, right?
It's a dust mite party.
You know, I keep one in my car just for that reason when I go to the hotels.
Here's the thing. There's no other way to be able to do the level of cleaning to a mattress than this. Your mattress, we just had a Today Special that was a mattress. I just offered you one 10 minutes ago. There is no way to clean a mattress you could try steam, but then your mattress is going to be wet. And nobody wants that, because then that attracts more nasty stuff like mildew and mold and stuff. You want to do it with the UV, with suction, with the HEPA filtration, so it doesn't release back into the environment that you're in. You use a regular vacuum, that's not going to do the trick. That'll take some of the surface debris away. This is made to agitate and to suction out and to kill. You notice we're not saying, it takes a lot for one of the shopping networks to get the okay to say things like, this will work on dust mites and staph and influenza virus and E. coli. We can't just do that, all right? The feds are on all that. They're like, hey man, you gotta really prove this. And that's a good thing, because we want a product that delivers for you. Do not spend another night in your bed where you wake up and you feel like you were out in the desert all night and breathing dust, right? You don't want to wake up and feel itchy or scratchy. You want your bed to even smell nice. Well, if your bed is covered in from dust mites, she said, Jared, she keeps saying fecal matter, it's disgusting. I can't even handle it.
Look at this. Don't you wish, you use your Beekman.
It's like going out in the yard and sleeping in a pile of dog poop.
Well, sort of.
You wouldn't do that.
You would not. You've taken your shower, you're nice and clean, you're getting into your bed. I want you to feel like you've done all that you can for yourself and your family members. If you have babies, if you have seniors, their immune system is already challenged. This is going to help them feel so much better, and you're going to feel better knowing that you've done everything that you can for your family, because I know you care about keeping your home clean. I'm a wife, I'm a mom. My daughter used to have this horrible cough. So did Troy. Troy had that hacking cough forever.
Oh, man.
We brought this into the house. We are not making a medical claim, but this absolutely will help lessen those reactions.
So here's the deal.